Here we have a large block blender. The only manufacturer for large block blenders are going to be Seacrest, which is what I'm holding here. They also call them air oxygen mixers. They're the same thing. It's an oxygen blender. They're going to be mixing the air and the oxygen to then give that to the patient at the required levels. So when we look at a large block blender, you can see they're just much bigger, obviously. They also only have really 2 blocks. So if you can see from the back, you have your 2 halves. Internally, you're going to have a very large diaphragm in between the 2, but the function other than that is going to be very similar. When we perform an overhaul to this, we're going to go in and replace all of those parts and pieces that wear and break down over time. And again, 2-year recommended overhaul by all manufacturers of oxygen blenders. This one has some very fancy acrylic flow meters over here on the side. These flow meters can adjust how much flow is being delivered to the patient, but it won't change the ratio, just the volume, really. These are considered an ancillary piece. We are not going to work on these or touch them, or there's no overhaul or preventative maintenance we're going to perform on those. If we find that there's some kind of issue with the flow meters, we would recommend replacement at that point, which would be offered to the customer. That's your large block oxygen blender.